is Mayfield. Everybody calls me Trey. I've been going to this church for about 3 years now. My friend Keith, he brought me to youth group, and it kind of just stuck with me. I was just lost. I didn't know what to do. Well, I haven't always had the best relationship with my father. There's always been struggling issues, but this last year, a lot of stuff changed. I woke up one morning to my sister. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. My sister runs in and was like, Trey, come on, your dad's having a seizure. Come on, let's go get him. There my dad is laying on the floor. He fell out of the shower having a seizure. And it was out of nowhere. Nobody saw it coming. 10 years before this, he had a brain tumor and he got it removed. And 10 years later, it came back and grew tenfold. And so we spent all day at the emergency room crying, praying, and hoping to God that he will make it out and that everything will be okay. I remember just closing the bathroom door and turning on the music and then turning on the shower and just sitting on the floor crying, because all these flashbacks of me and my dad conflicting and arguing and fighting. I remember one time I told him I hate you, and that was hard to deal with him and being in the hospital, and so I was just lost. I didn't know what to do. Another issue that came to mind was the money. We had a lot of hospital bills, and we had an issue with the water bill. We come back, he wanted to hop in the shower and get cleaned off, but there was no water. 2 days later, the electricity got turned off, so we sat with no water and no electricity. We had to go to friends' houses for a couple weeks so we can at least eat food and get a shower and stuff like that. I was just lost. I didn't know what to do. God blessed us through people, and we're so thankful for that. Churches found out and then they did everything they could to help us. I remember every night they brought us food. They would always come by around 5 o'clock every single day for about 3 months. And it would be a new meal for our family to have. And our close friend, who's a pastor, he paid for our water bill, and our water got turned back on. Paid for our electricity bill, and our electricity got turned back on. More food kept coming, and people reaching out and sending us cards and money and letters. And sure enough, by the time my dad went into surgery, all the bills were paid for, and there's nothing we had to do. But God blessed us through people, and we're so thankful for that. We were all there on the surgery day at the hospital, and there was a lot of probabilities, and the doctor wanted to give us he wanted to tell us all about it, but our family didn't want to hear any of the probabilities, because we just wanted to stay strong and keep praying and hoping that God will take care of it. The craziest part about it is that my dad, he was calm. He was calm about it all. He didn't say a word. It was happening to him, and he didn't say anything, but God's gonna take care of me and everything's gonna be alright. And I admire his strength. The day before the surgery, I had a couple of my friends from church come over, and we just laid our hands on him and openly prayed, and I think that made all the difference, because he still talks about that day to this today, that such strength in prayer comes through. And my dad made it out of the surgery, came out fine. He's been in a couple MRIs afterwards, and he's fine. All of it's gone. God healed him. I have a new relationship with my father today, and you know, life is better. I mean, I don't take my father for granted. You know, I need him, and he's still here. And I thank God every day that I have my father. God definitely knows how to pull us through and teach us something along the way. There's always an upside.